All right, and on that note, Lego Batman. Oh my God.
Lego Batman.
Now the great thing about the Lego Batman and the way they presented him in the Lego movie and in this film, which is all totally dedicated to him, is that yes, they are relentlessly making fun of Batman and everything he represents, but they do it out of love.
Yeah.
It's so much love is going on in this film. I mean, they do that one part where he references all the other movies where Alfred says there's a great moment where I've been with you during all these things, during all these phases you've gone through. 1989.
No, he started at 1991. It's like 2016.
Yeah,
he went back.
He went most recent to all the way back.
He's like 2016.
He references all the films.
And I love it because every time he mentions it, it's like Lego Batman as an homage to that movie in like a poster of that movie, but it's like Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Or it's like they have the Superman. It's like Superman and Batman going like this. You know what I'm
so
saying? And like
it's all done out of love.
And it shows the Batman Begins too, where he's like it shows him like jumping through with all the bats and stuff like that. It's like Lego
It's
Batman.
relentless mockery, start to finish, but it's so much fun.
And then it shows Adam West.
And
then it shows, and that funny face you went through in the 60s.
Yeah, that was the one that really made me crack up, is because he referred to that as that very funny face.
Yeah.
And that's in the...
He was doing, wasn't he doing, Darren, correct me if I'm wrong, was he not doing the Bat 2C?
He was doing the Bat 2C.
He was doing the Bat 2C. The Bat 2C.
Good Lord.
But it's like, if you are a Batman fan, as obviously we are, and if you're listening to this podcast for some odd reason, like you must be kind of a Batman fan, but who's not a Batman fan? He's such a big pop culture character.
I know
like,
many people that aren't Batman.
People who aren't comic book fans
and it's
know
like
Batman.
anybody, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you, at any point, if you even stopped like paying attention, or maybe you only watched the 60 series when you were a kid, or maybe you only watched the animated series when you were a kid and never really paid attention to anything else after that, or maybe you just gave up on superheroes, like you can like pay homage because they homage to every aspect of Batman through all these years, so everybody can kind of pick on something, unless you just like do not like Batman at all, you know. Like,
And so for the cursory structure, we'll do a little backstory. Batman is he's kind of realizing his loneliness in the world. He kind of wants a family. He's looking at old pictures of his mother and father and kind of reminiscing in that respect. And Alfred challenges him and says, "You're afraid to have a family." He's kind of afraid to be anything more than this loner that he's become, because he has to A, rely on people, and B, really care. And there's also this great, basically, I'd say it's the main plot of the antagonism relationship in the film, is that the Joker wants Batman to really admit that he is his greatest enemy. And it's this very much love relationship. It has this hate. It's a hate relationship. It's all about hate. But
based on hate.
But the Joker wants the hate to be admitted. He wants Batman to admit that you hate me most of all, and Batman won't. He won't sign.
It's lovely. It's adorable.
It's a lovely relationship. That's the premise. And there's and then along comes Dick Grayson as Robin.
And it's also like a lot of the focus you're right about. And it's a lot of the focus is on how Batman really doesn't need any. He's always pushed everybody away.
But he does. Ultimately, he does. And as readers of the comics, we know that he has a large team of guys that
his whole Bat
part
family
of his
around
whole Bat family all around him all the time. They're always showing up and pulling things off together. No. Dick Grayson shows up, and he's kind of not the Dick Grayson that we're used to.
I thought he fit for the movie, but he's not my Dick Grayson.
At any rate, he fits perfectly because it's all kind of mockery, but it's still being done out of love. He's kind of happy-go-lucky. He reminded me a lot. My wife leaned over. She wasn't there, but she reminded me.
My wife leaned over spiritually,
and said to me that he was kind of like Syndrome in The Incredibles.
Yeah.
It was a little. I'm Incrediboy. Remember the kid who tried to insinuate himself into Mr. Incredible's thing as a sidekick?
Yeah, voiced by Jason Lee.
Yeah, ultimately he became a bad guy because he was so hurt by being rejected by Mr. Incredible. That's what but he wants really also badly to be adopted, and he gets a great opportunity to because Batman is just completely Bruce is completely swayed by Barbara Gordon in this one.
Yeah.
Voiced by Rosario Dawson. They're doing some different stuff with the storyline.
Yeah, I think it worked with the story they're going with, because he's alone, he wants a family. So
I just died in your arms tonight.
They made Dick Grayson that little orphan.
I love it when he's leading. I thought that was one of my favorite parts too. When he's actually first meets Barbara Gordon, he's in the limo.
Yeah.
And he's like still wearing his cowl. It's like he's in a suit. He's still wearing the cowl. And Alfred's like, take up the you should remove the cowl.
Remove your cowl. What's a cowl?
And he's like,
what is that?
What is that? What's that? He's like,
takes it off and pop comes out.
And his hair, what does his hair do? It's like all messed up, and then like it Legos itself back.
It was in the shape of the cowl, and it goes poof.
It quaffs.
Yeah, quaffs back. It has recoiling quaff power. But yeah, Lego Batman is so precious. We can't give away the ending, but the fights, believe it or not, you know what the best part of it was, in my personal opinion? The soundtrack.
Well, let's spend some time on it, man. There's no need to rush through. We can digest.
The soundtrack was insane.
Yeah.
I mean, even the incidental music when they were fighting in the beginning, when in that very first opening sequence, the music was just intense. It was like, man, this should be.
And I gotta say, like I said, I was a huge Batman fan. Like I loved seeing all the Lego versions of all the villains. Like I love seeing the
and other villains too.
And I loved it when they did the. It's funny because I've watched a few. I went to a few reviews and like people who don't know about Batman. Like someone thought like some of those were fake, but if you like, I remember the Condiment King for the animated series.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't remember Kite Man, but I knew he was probably in there somewhere.
Kite Man was from the comic books back in like the 60s.
So he's like an old school villain.
No, yeah, it was Logan who really leaned over and asked me about the various about.
That sequence of
sequence. Well, yeah, he's like, are all those guys real? I'm like, yeah, they all are.
And Condiment King, there was Kite Man.
Yep.
There's Kite Man, and then there's Condiment King.
Catman. Yep.
It's Catman.
Yep.
Catman. And there's like Ghost something. Like I can't remember what it is.
Gentleman Ghost.
Gentleman Ghost.
Gentleman Ghost.
What is Gentleman Ghost?
He was in the animated series, right?
No, that was the Grey Ghost. That's the Grey Ghost.
The Grey Ghost was part of it. Yeah, he was the guy on TV that he kind of modeled himself after. But the Gentleman Ghost showed up as an actual adversary. In one of
we saw him in the All-Star Batman recently with the whole storyline. He was part of the Penguins team.
Yeah.
The Gentleman Ghost is part of Penguins team. Oh, I can go back and flip through that.
Yep.
But he's been before that. He was
even before that. Yeah.
But I love that because it had it had all the random. It had Quiltman.
Yes.
It had Quiltman. It had all these like random characters, and I love because I used to watch. I know Matt, you hate it. Me and Darren do love it. I used to watch the Batman 60s series reruns when I was with my mom when I was a kid, and it had a lot of the classic. It had Eggman.
Yeah.
It had.
Eggman wasn't the Lego Batman.
And then it had Egghead.
No, Egghead. It was Egghead.
King
Tut.
They had King Tut in the series. Was he in there?
Yeah, he was.
They had King Tut in there, and I love the Eggman because at one point, like, somebody's trying to turn on the bat signal, and Barbara.
Not Barbara, but one of the cops.
Yeah, one of the cops is trying to turn on the bat signal, and they can't turn on the bat signal because it's got egged, and you see Eggman like across the next, like he's on like the next rooftop going. he's like throwing eggs at it.
Let go of her, you fiend.
Fiends. And like I love just a little homage just to all the different Batmans. Like I love the Batman 66 stuff. Like I was telling Darren in the car, one of my favorite moments was when they're all getting together as a team and they're all like, it's like, in the last act, probably the last act of the movie when they're all getting together for the last time. And I don't want to ruin the storyline, but obviously like there's a big like everybody gets together and like, kind of like they all triumphant at the end. But like there's a moment where they're all getting pumped up and Alfred's like, he jumps into like the old, they all get into their suits and Alfred jumps into the old 60s Batman suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this suit right here, and he has the mustache, and it's like, and it's funny because in the TV series, you can actually, his mustache is there because you can see it through the cowl, and he used to wear his glasses over the cowl. Yep. But in the Lego Batman, they had a cowl on him instead of the mustache on the cowl.
Yeah.
And I thought that was covering his glasses, and he was just like, what did you say?
Because that's how they would have to do it if they made it.
Like all the little homages that even like, if you're not a hardcore comic fan, you're gonna pick up. Like when he goes to the Batcave, and Peter. I love to call it Peter. And everything turns on, and the Batmobiles come up, and there's like Batman the animated series. There's 89 Batmobile. There's like all different ones. It's quick.
Yeah.
When you see him, Ferris Air is on the sign.
Ferris Air is from
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
When
Carol Ferris, his girlfriend.
When they're flying to Fort Solitude, it plays the John Williams music, and then pushes the doorbell. Superman music. That was cool.